what we are inspired by are the stories of other people. We're inspired when we see other people go against the grain, enter a journey within themselves, and find and discover something unique about themselves and come out and share it with the world. And we're inspired by people that achieve great things. But a lot of people, and this is where the trap is, a lot of us remain stuck in observing and applauding other people's achievements. And this is why you might get stuck watching films and documentaries and series on Netflix, because a lot of stories are written according to that narrative, the hero's journey, and it's the inner call that we all have within to live a journey beyond what we're actually living, to find our greatest potential, to achieve more than we actually are, to identify what greatness lives inside of us. And many of us are afraid to go there, so we just stay small, we just stay and remain within the confines of our own mind. But when you allow your mind to expand beyond its own confines, and you start to go against the grain, and you fight the big fight against yourself, and you climb the mountain that's deep inside of you. As Edmund Hillary said, it's not the mountain that we conquer but ourselves. Then you begin to discover that there is a deep will, the human will inside of each of us, that's desiring to achieve something more. But a lot of us just sit with a desire, and we stay comfortable in having the desire but not really going there. But when you search deeply and you ask those deep questions that I mentioned yesterday, you'll discover for yourself that you're not doing the things that you want to be doing. You're not climbing the greatest potential of your own heart and your own spirit. And you'll feel for yourself a discomfort, a resentment, a sadness. And a lot of people accept that sadness and they give up. But the few, and I hope that this can be you as well, the few go beyond and they step outside of their own limitations, their own mental limitations, whether they're received through the mind, whether they're received through your conditioning, through what your parents said, through your school systems, to what teachers said, doesn't matter where. The very few step out of that conditioning and they achieve something great with their lives, and they write their own story. And the rest of the people that weren't able to do that applaud them. And they were just normal people that took their own hero's journey and couldn't go back. They could not go back to being in a box. So my invitation to you is to go and do that inner reflection, to go inside yourself and get serious about your own life, and have a look at how you can go beyond your own limitations, break out of your own box, and expand beyond your own limitations, so that you can find out who you really are. Have a beautiful afternoon.